You know what? You will love this. I used to have a meeting with my sales managers once a week. It would always be over
Yeah.
lunch where we could just casually have a conversation. I called it the little things meeting. And it was just time to take, it wasn't a lot of time, 30, 45 minutes maybe tops, all right, that we took once a week out of our very busy schedule, running around and trying to get everything done, is just to discuss the little things. Because I'll tell you right now, when you talk to customers, all right, on ultimately why they bought from you or why they chose your dealership over the sea of other competition that's out there, I
Yeah.
found that the most consistent response was usually something little. It wasn't a big thing. And in fact, actually, the other way
Cookies and
around.
coffee in the
Yeah,
lounge,
exactly.
whatever.
And
Yeah.
it's the same thing also why they didn't buy. It's
Mm.
all these little tiny little things that just goes into creating, I would say, a more confidence or comfortability with the dealership and why I should do business with them, and it starts online. It starts online, right? You have first impression. I mean, I remember, you know, before my dealership had a website, your meet and
Mm.
greet was your first impression, and
Right.
we had to practice that meet and greet verbatim. In fact, actually, the first dealership I worked at, if you show up in the morning, the manager would come and ask you the meet and greet. If you couldn't actually repeat it verbatim that day, you actually got sent home. You couldn't sell cars that day.
Right.
I don't
Right.
think you can get away with that anymore. At least not up here in Canada. You probably could still get away
Yeah.
with it in the
Yeah.
U.S.
Yeah.
But it was that discipline. Right? We're going back to that discipline. Those disciplines of those little things that makes a big difference. Now our first impression is online, and that first impression means everything. So we have to look at the little things on. And like I'm sure you probably see the exact same thing. All right,
And if
let's
you
see another
can get
example.
them in with that first impression online, that's fine. But I think going back to the dealership thing and putting all those little things, it's a really simple question you should ask yourself, like as an owner, like I'm the CEO. I don't see myself as a CEO. I'm part of this team and I
Yeah.
work with these people. Do I make boss decisions? Of course. But what you have to ask yourself, I feel like, as a manager is, do I want to be ho hum or do I want to be world class? And
That's
if you want to
exactly.
be in the middle, then that's okay. That's what you're going to be. If you want to be ho hum, then just be that. But if you want to be world class, which is ideally where we all want to strive to, or where we should be wanting to strive to, you need to take care of those little things across the board and make sure that everyone is having, or as many people as possible, having a world class experience.